recently. I've like bought a whole bunch of really cool books, but some of them I did like a bit of a haul on my live, but I didn't like that live, so I kind of like took it off of my my channel, if that makes sense. So there's just a bunch of books that aren't really on my channel at the moment. So if you guys want to see them, let me know and I'll definitely show Anastasia Archipova. Again, I'm really sorry, I'm really bad at pronunciation, but you can see it there, right at the bottom. And essentially, it just has lots of classics, and you can see on the front, it just has her tail and her long flowing hair. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to get it, so I did, and now I can read all of the different classics, and I'm just so excited. There's a Christmas story in here which I can read at Christmas time, just Thumbelina, which I absolutely love. I listen to that one quite a lot. And I'm just absolutely beyond excited to be honest with you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I use an iPhone and sometimes it does that thing. You know, the thing you just saw. So I really do apologise that just happened. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this. Obviously everyone knows The Little Mermaid, what it's about and everything. But yeah, it's really pretty, so I'll just flip through to where The Little Mermaid is. And it's just got such beautiful, I'm so sorry, it's just got such beautiful artwork, and yeah, I'm in love with it. So it looks like that, and there's a really beautiful I'm gonna put it in front of me so I can see it and I can keep you guys not being blinded by a big white light. Like, it's just so beautiful. I'm not quite sure which ones I want to show you. Okay, I'll show you this one. They're just so pretty. Like, I'm in love. Like, imagine being this talented. This is why I want to be an artist. My dream, right, is to be an artist and a beautiful writer and just write lots and lots of books, like YA books, middle grades, adult books, but they all have pictures in. Like, that would just be absolutely amazing. But like, also words, so like, I don't know, like where you need to have a picture, there'll be a picture, so you can get the really cute vibe. And I'd just be the happiest person in the world if I could be that talented. I'll show you this one. This one's really pretty. This is when her sisters take her to go see his castle. But yeah, I'm just so excited. So I think we can move on to the next one. Oh, also, by the way, I bought some glasses. These are the blue light protector, if that makes sense. I got them from Amazon for like 10 quid or something, and I chose the really pink ones, like baby pink ones. They've just been helping like so much, and I don't suit glasses. Nothing ever really suits me, but I really like them. So, oh god, I'm gonna take them off. But if anyone's watched Pretty Little Liars, when I have plaits in my hair, like 2 plaits, and I wear those glasses, I look exactly like Mona. Anyways, next up we have a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Now, the way I heard from this is another one of the books where I just bought it because I really liked it, not because it was like a book I wanted to read. Does that make sense? Like, I want to read them, but like it wasn't on my TBR. It was like more of an impulse buy, but they're all kind of impulse buy. Oh, I don't know, you know what I mean. But essentially, I was watching one of my favourite YouTubers is so bad. It's just basically not 1920s or like slash 1930s, and so this one is 1920s, and I just thought it was so cool. It's like all Art Deco vibes, everything is Art Deco vibes, and the fashion is so cute, the cats are so cute, and the entire time I read it I was just absolutely smiling. Anyway, so the author and artist is called Janet Hill. Now these are quite short, more kind of picture books, but I have heard that she's made a book called The Vanishing House. I'm not quite sure, but that's like high up on my list to buy because that's more of a book. It's got like 200 pages or something like that, and like full of artwork and everything. So I'm really excited for that one, but I need the money first. So, but yes, this is Life Lessons for a Cat Countess. And I'm pretty sure it's called like Miss Mink's Life Lessons or something like that. But anyways, Miss Mink. Miss Mink, by Janet Hill. Oh my god, now this is just the most beautiful book in the world. Let me just show you the front cover really quick. It looks like a Jane Austen novel, which is cool. Yeah, I think I might just show you a couple of my favourite pictures. Now, just to kind of like describe this, essentially it's giving you life lessons, but like from cats kind of, so like related to what cats do. So I'll give you a bit of an example. Oh god. Okay. I'll show you the first one. So love stories that some of the goddesses get with different gods, but she kind of changes it and makes it much more nicer. It's so hard, without giving it away, but some of the gods and goddesses that get together, they were deemed as not right for each other, but she just makes it so sweet, and then she teaches you about sisterhood and friendship and being strong, and it just made me really want to read more about Greek mythology, obviously through different authors, not the ones that actually wrote the Greek mythology, but ones that interpret it in a much nicer way, a much lovey-dovey way, if that makes sense, because I feel like the way the first people kind of wrote about it was very sexist and probably has a lot of things wrong with it, so I want to try to stay away from that because I'll probably be way too angry, and I only read books that make me happy. Now this I gave a 4-star, 4-star, because yeah, it's just really, really good. Now, okay, yeah, I don't want you to think I didn't enjoy it if I gave it a 4-star. I don't know, I just feel like some books, I just have a feeling, and this didn't give me that. But yeah, so it's really beautiful, and it has pictures inside. Like this. Oh. I'm trying to find my favourites. Guess one's cute. Because they're my favourite couple in this book. Oh, okay. This is one of my favourites. I feel like she looks a bit like Sansa Stark in this. But yeah, so you get the gist. It's just such pretty ink drawings and such gorgeous poems, stories, and it's just such a nice, easy, beautiful read. And there was just so many inspirational quotes in here that I literally wrote so many down. So next up, for our last 2 books I'm going to show you today, we have the books that I actually wanted to get, the books that were on my TBR. So these I gave both 6 stars. Now if you don't know how I rate my books, basically they're always out of 5 stars. It's if a book is really, really good. What did I read recently? I read Hate Notes. Now Hate Notes I loved so much, and it was honestly such a good book, but and it was probably just as good as these, but it didn't give me a feeling, and I know it sounds really stupid, but if a book gives me a feeling, then I will give it 6 stars, and it just has to have this certain feeling, and that book didn't have it, but it was such an amazing book. So these ones had that feeling, and so I gave them 6 stars. Oh my god, I lost feeling on my left leg. Anyways, basically, so first up we have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Now both The Hating Game and Hate Notes are office romances, and so I've realised recently, I need to sort my leg out, man. I've realised recently that I really enjoy office romances, which is weird, basically they hate each other. They're both kind of like the assistants to the two main people who own this like big business who publishes books, and the two people who like own the business, they hate each other, and it was kind of like a merge, if that makes sense. So two businesses joined together, and Joshua was from one business and she was from another, and so obviously when they joined, they were both the personal assistants for both of the new like owners, if that makes sense. And they both hate each other, both of the owners hate each other, and essentially both of the owners are like, they kind of don't really do anything, and so both Lucy and Josh practically run the business, but they don't get paid, and they're personal assistants. But you know how it works when like they overdo their job and they work so hard. And so yeah, so they sit across from each other every day, and they absolutely hate each other. And yeah, so as you can tell, haters to lovers trope, and just basically one day there's a steamy kiss, and then from then on it just gets absolutely complicated. But the love story is just absolutely amazing. Everything is so sweet. The ending, I literally I don't know if I cried, but it was just so sweet. And I'm making it sound really bad, but it's just so fun because they like play these games together, and then you realise at the end that the games had such meanings that like she didn't even realise, and it's just such a sweet book. Like if I would like to do anything, it is to read this. And this is being made into a movie with Lucy Hale, and it was gonna have Wesley from The Dove, but it no longer does have him. It has just the main hot guy in that creepy island movie that Lucy Hale was in. I don't know what his name is, but hopefully I'll like him in it. If not, I'm just gonna try and pretend it's Wesley. But anyways, this is such a gorgeous book. Like, I just love it so much. It's so cute. I feel like I've explained it so badly, but like, please just read it. It was so good. Yeah, so good. I'll let you know how many pages there are. Like 360 pages or something like that. Now, next one is book 57. Now, this one was just so good. Bank. I probably do say wrong, but anyways, Bank 57 by Penelope Douglas. So, it's just the cutest thing in the world. Like, it's so sad, so hot, so just everything. I'm so bad at explaining books, but it's a 6-star for a reason. Also, this one has some really sexy smut, so does this one. So if you're against like sexual sins, then like don't read it. But like, it was so cute. So essentially, I'm gonna try and explain it by myself. It's just the cutest thing ever. So I think this one was only from Lucy's point of view, but Punk 57 I think is both from Misha and Ryan's point of view. Now, Misha, I need to do some tapping, guys. I'm getting way too involved in this. Okay, so Misha is the boy and Ryan is the girl, and essentially what happens is when they were younger, both their schools, they kind of live in like different towns, but the towns are only like half an hour away from each other or something like that. Just they're like next to each other basically, and they live in different schools. And essentially what the schools wanted to do was do a pen pal thing between both so cool. So, oh my god, it's just absolutely amazing. So they fall in love, but she doesn't know that he's Hamisha. She thinks he's someone else, and it's just a whole thing about how, like, it's really like haters to lovers, but like it's just so on and off with them, but like not on and off. Like they constantly love each other throughout, but they also